Boom, 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 boom. Hello, kaboom. Hello, beautiful people from wherever you are. Welcome back. It's underscore Gintu back again to the root of today. And here we are. It's a very fantastic day that God has granted unto us. And we are in peace and harmony. And everything is so fantastic. I'm out from this session and I'm starting this video from this position. Always people are talking about Gintu always coming out from the banana plantation. This is the real vibe to go, and this is a working station. Today we are going to read from the book of Gintu chapter 16 verse 11, and the content starts as this way. Here we are to make sure that all the rectification and all the snowflake teasy. The dogs are already onto the position, making sure that everything is kaboom. Whenever they hear Gintu is now starting the content, everything gonna be very okay, and they're just dispersing to various points to make sure that we are getting this kind of the content coming to you one on one, and this is the beginning. Wherever you are, get a position and has a slanting position, and make sure that you are grabbing a coffee, and if you have some of we can talk about crepes there, or you have some biscuits here, we call it kut, and if somebody can talk about, no, I want some milky product, cow products, let's talk about, you have yogo, we call the yogo, the yogurts. Wherever you are, let's go. It's just a starting position, so as you can grab whatever you want to grab, so as we can start this comment right now, and this is the beginning of what we are going. Here is the book already onto the spot, making sure that I'm going to give you the details about what is ongoing. How many points? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 key points of today, and gonna be very, very fantastic. And keep it tuned, keep it locked to this session of 40 minutes, and it's enough. So as we can just say that our content is a content. Tomorrow is another day. It might go up to 1 hour. There's no problem about that one. So keep it tuned, keep it locked. It's so long. Still much to go. Here I see something. Exactly. Now the camera is cameraing. Exactly. Guys, the breaking news. Let's go. And this is just how the things are ongoing onto this position right now. And I'm starting this position to say that, you know what we are going to address, Kenge. One thing is one. You know, whenever now you are a husband, and you know that right now you are a person who is now being independent. You know, now a person who is the head of the family is the father. And whenever now everything you have to be dependent, and some things you have to do it outside. Not every time you know that, oh, it's a content, it's not now a girlfriend again, because you knew, okay, baby, can we wake up? And so as we can start a content, you slap hand to the buttocks, can you wake up please, so as we can get a content. Mom, can you come and see how many people are watching right now? Can you put me the music? You can just analyze such kind of the content, how he was just doing it onto the live. So right now there's no stupidity like that one again. Kenge, can you just use your brain right now? Because you're talking about, you know what, a baby can just wake up, so as I can just have a live, greet people. Right now, can you just use the common obrangata? If it's not working, let me teach you how to use it. While you are just doing a content, and you are coming out to tell people that, you know what, guys, it's just the baby, and talk about the Argentinian long nose. She's sleeping, and the baby called Life is in the bed, and they're just relaxing because of heterozygous and conditional circumstances that do appear due to the you know that one? Due to delivering such kind of a child. It's a very, very hectic time. It's not the way of just carelessly hanging cucumbers outside here. It's the same way of labor. My friend, you have never experienced it. Me, I have ever carried a woman onto my car wherever I was just driving, and she was about to deliver into my car. I knew that circumstances, and that's the real fact, because I was subjected to be a doctor, and I don't have the professions. My friend, even cows here, I do massage them outside here very properly. Even goats, yeah, I'm very, very bad. So, Kenge, if you think some things, I deal with them simultaneously and circumphoniously, the way they come, due to the fauna and the fauna. How the things are going to be flowing. My friend, you have to change your character, and you have to change your own model of working into this content time. And you are the one who are telling Gintu he's just jealousy of creating some content. The only aim of Gintu is to make sure that the content is coming out. What kind of you right now? The baby sleeping there, Argentina Longnose is sleeping there, she's sleeping there, and you are there making loud noise, talking about the content always. Can you just act as a man? You're now the head of the family. Why are you contenting the content wherever people are just sleeping, they're relaxing? You are now you are just throwing your mouth. You know how you don't have some teeth here. You are throwing the saliva to every person. Even do you know that your saliva might be having gamma? Do you know gamma? Gamma explosive. Your mouth is producing gamma. Kenge, make sure that you are not exploiting the baby face, because it might look like it is a heterozygous injury, or it's a head-on collision, or you know, if gamma spray it's outside here, your body looks like you have been burnt, like a bun, like a bun. So whenever this kind of kenge is always speaking, you know, saliva is splitting out like a splash lotion. Do you know splash lotion? That way. So it's always so every time, and it's just there talking about mom, say hello, and they're sleeping. You see, the people are just sleeping. Labor is not common. Labor is not vegetable. Labor is not vegetable. So the wine, he just went with that one, and right now is recovering to make sure that the swimming pool is returning to its nature. And right now, she's now recovering to make sure that he should be put in a position of eating very, talk about slowly food. Oh, it's not called slowly food. It is called soft food. Exactly. They should be eating soft food. And right now, you're talking about, let me cook ugali. Ugali for who? Ugali my food. A woman cannot eat ugali from the labor. My friend, I'm telling you that as a fact. So why can't you change? And if you don't have an idea, because it's your first time, you having a baby one-on-one, because others, maybe they were just removed during the way, before they could just reach the segmentation. And right now, it's your first time you are getting a baby. Now you have to deal with the circumstances, how they coming. So don't pretend like you know everything. You know nothing. And that's what is now making you to mess everything. Making sure that you are coming to the platform always talking about, you know what, guys, I'm firing this one. You always solicitize the things using your own platform, the WhatsApp group that we know. And everything is so fantastic. That's what is only ongoing there. And we are talking about, you know what, okay, oh, Kenge, oh, congratulations, you have got this one. So you are just spawned. You are just ex-moroned. You're talking about, you know what, now these people, they're getting me tips. My friend, they might be teaching you something that's not even communiquas. Because even Argentina Longnose, she's the first time opening the server and making sure that the content is coming out. And it's the first time you are looking at the baby, because all the people who are just outside here, you just backlash and back to throw. You backlash, you back to throw. That's the only thing that's ongoing to you. So keep it tuned, keep it locked, so as we can teach you on how to handle matters like that one. Are you with me? Kenge, are you with me? Let's go. I think you are with me. Let's go. Fantastic. So the second thing is, whenever you want to make a content, just please excuse yourself, go outside there, make your content. Don't make noise to those people, because they're sleeping. They're sleeping, my friend. They're sleeping. And they're just relaxed. That's why he never told you, hey, can you just do a video because we are here? No, you are the one who is ex-moroning your own self and putting yourself in a squatchy moment and going forward and say that, okay, you know what, whenever I am, I'm a content. Yes, you are a content creator. We don't deny that one. But don't think that every time you have to get a content and making your content, it's not something that you have to go forward every time, talking about, okay, mom, can you wave to them? Can you say hi? Can you say hi to my foot? Don't be compromiscuous. Don't be ordinary quicious in terms of this kind of the nature that's always coming to us, the fauna and the flora. Are we in agreement? Fantastic. Let's go. The second point, guys, which is coming here, you know that room, it is very small and they're calling it a studio. I'm just wondering, a box is called a studio today. Such kind of a box? And you're the one talking about, you know what, people should just construct the mansions. Why couldn't you construct their mansion if you are a man enough? stealing people's assets here and stealing people's money for only, even for the rest in peace, you are stealing money. I'm just wondering to such kind of a scenario. Who kind of a human being are you? Thank you very much. And you are now talking about I'm in a studio and always, hey guys, you know, and the sound is echoing and the people are sleeping. Which kind of a promiscuous person do you want to appear to the people? Which kind of unconditional rutamog are you wanting to have such kind of a way? So you have to change your catastrophe because you are throwing people to an imbroglio. This kind of the nature that you're just putting the people into, it's unconditional circumstances. Oh yeah, why can't you understand? Hey, I'm going to the point again. That's that kind of a studio you are talking about, and that kind of a studio is looking like a box, a storage box. You are talking about we have a studio here. A studio, my foot, can never happen, and that's not a studio, my friend. That is called a keja. Say a keja, keja. That's a keja. Fantastic. Here in Kenya, you call it a keja. And that's why now, that kind of a room you're just staying, it's kind of the rooms that now whenever you are now a man enough, a little bit, now you are hustling to become a man. That's something that you always, people talk about, okay, I want to have such kind of a small thing. And how can a man go and stay to their in-laws? I'm just wondering still up to today, if you could be in Africa, you could be bringing a goat every time to the elderly, making sure that you are tabooing our elderly here. And now you are solidifying your own self there because you are just finishing everything. And that's the real fact. Second point. That was the first point. And I think you got it. I think you got it clear. Because the person, she is there. And he is there. That's the baby and the Argentinian long nose. And they need peace and liberty and harmony. And to that age, that keja, not a studio. Can you transform it to keja, please? Keja. Exactly. I think you got it. Fantastic. You know, whenever I say such kind of the things and to this platform right now, you know that I see forward than King how he sees. And you know, I quote what you have to quote. It's a coded message. Do you think about that one? You have to think about it very properly. Because whenever I say that this kind of a person is seeing very low, he sees here, and I see there, I mean it. Because look at how the talk about is always in foregago. It's called 4i. So I see more forward because he cannot see properly. Because he see with the lens. It is not transparent. It is translucent. Exactly? Exactly. So whenever I see forward, I see forward. So can you bear with the circumstance? Because whenever I'm teaching you knowing that this is going to be coming. And it's going to be coming. That's why I'm teaching you this kind of the phrases. You have to get them fantastically. Fantastically. Exactly. And whenever Gintu is coming out here, you're going to be saying that, you know what? Now this person is going beyond the level. Not beyond the level. I'm on the level. Making sure that I'm going to be rectifying where the mistakes are. Because if you are not controlled, you're going to mistake yourself. So I'm here to control Kenge to make sure that he's going simultaneously with how the things are going to be outside here. And don't talk about, you know what, this person cannot give me an advice. Gintu can give you a very special advice like this one. Whenever you are having a baby into the house, and you know whenever it reaches at a time, the baby cannot sleep, crying every time. You have never been into such kind of the cry. The only cries you know, it is of Argentinian long nose, crying like a Nokia. You know that one? And also talk about the DJ Perez here in Yabohanse, the sausage girl, whenever she was crying and slapping her buttocks, the cucumbers and pears are playing its role. It's the only sound you could just hear. It's totally different from that kid. So if you have just talking about the sounds, you know, now if you know the sounds, you know the sounds? You know the sounds, man? Give me the sound of a cow. Oh, that's a good mo. Good mo can give you it very fantastically. The only thing you ever talking about, it's just the cry of now hallucination. Hallucination cries of your own babies, not a baby. Exactly. So if you got it, you got it. If you don't got it, Let's go with it. Exactly. So that's the only sound. So right now he has to adapt with the circumstances. Now the cries have changed. Now it's not the hot one of pa 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 there, pa 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 here, pa 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 there. In the kitchen, pa 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 here. It doesn't happen that way. So the cries have changed. Now the cry is of a baby, not a cry of your baby. Do you understand? Do you understand? Do you understand? I think you understand. Exactly. So keep it tuned, because I want to teach you how the things do properly, because we are the people who are past it, and that's why I say that we are gaggled. And as we are oriented one-on-one live, and this is coming for coverage from this position to make sure that we are getting the real point and the real vibe from this time round. This is the vibe. And people are talking about getting into the shot. Yeah. Look at him. I'm tall. But due to this camera, it's not bringing me well. And people are talking about, thank you very much for the people who are just yesterday and to the live and one-on-one with the Carol. And she was very fantastic whenever I just met. And she was precise, smart, and well-sized. And the 360 was nyashing. Woo! Everything was very fantastic. And yesterday people were talking about giving ours our 360. No, because I want a person who can give me the turnover. You know how you turnover. Do you see me? How do you see me? That's what I was needing. But Carol, she just gave me a 360 of bringing some two. Let's go back to the point, because we might be going to the point that is not accommodatable. We have to be strict to the point, because we are in the point today. Let's go with the point which is correctly and valid, and we have to make sure that we are going forward helter-skelter and simultaneously. Are we in the point? Let's go. So, guys, I was finishing up such kind of a point of making sure that the point of Kenge is to make sure that the other things you should see in the fourth eye, not even the 2 eye, not 3 eye. It's the 4th to 5th eye, because we are the people who can see forward. We have passed through it. Not only that looking at a thing in a 3 eye, it means that we have seen much. No, it's not that we have gone so far distances and kilometers and continents. No, the only thing is one. If you want to see forward, you have just studied, you have seen it from your youngness. You are being taught, and your grandfathers have been subjecting you in such kind of things, so as you can just see forward very clearly and fantastic. Exactly. The next point. Do you know that due to this kind of a baby called life, maisha, life, and maisha shasha, exactly, shasha maisha, exactly, that's life chacha life, exactly. So whenever now that boy was being delivered, now the delivery has been already occurred. So people were just about, oh my God, Argentina long nose. Oh, it's the first time. How is the swimming pool? Is it going to heal? Oh my living God, what am I going to do here? Oh, let me send something so as she can heal properly. Let me send consolidation or something. Let me fundraise to them. Oh, do they have any problem about the river? Was it a CS? Everybody was doubting. Which kind of the position are they thrown? Is it in an imbroglio? Is it an CS? Is it a manual one? And the people, I don't know if the person can just comment there. Was it a manual operation? Was it a manual one? Was it done manually? I don't know if the pushing and the forces, how they were occurring, because we have tension forces and continental forces, and it's called uplift forces, pushing and pulling. It was maintained in a circular, enclosed environment, and very heterozygous environment, making sure that only one person is allowed inside, to make sure that all the operation is maintained clearly, and a few eyesight were allowed to make sure that they are seeing the Argentina long nose swimming pool, how it was occurring and how it was looking, so as they could just bear the circumstances if the foot or the normal birth was occurring. So we have to bear with such kind of a common sense, and we don't have to go much about it, because it's something that's for chaotic. We don't have to obtuse such kind of the moment and to this kind of a fastidious moment coming out clearly from this position right now. So here we are. Now the baby, whenever she was coming out, People were sending donations. Piap, piap, and that's what now Kenge was looking for. And whenever Argentina Longnose was there making sure that the birth is occurring very fantastic, there's another guy outside here called Kenge. The only thing he could just be doing is one. He was only phoning. People are just calling, how was the birth? How is it? Oh, how is the baby? Oh, is she a normal birth? Oh, how is everything? Is it an operation? Is that an NCS? Oh, so people are calling. And the only thing now, Argentina Longnose, you should go and look. If you're looking this, I know you're watching the video. Let me tell you. Go and see how much money was being transferred to the Kenge accounts. Go and look at how much amount of money it was put in that account to make sure that you are delivering fantastic. So as you can be both milk, because it's milk and soft food, you only eat. That's the real fact. Now, right now, do you know what, guys? They're now fighting due to the donations that were sent. And that's the real fact. Look at sometimes whenever Kenge is hey guys, here, look at my baby. Now, who is the baby right now? And I'm just sympathizing with such kind of a time, because sometimes you're going to be saying that, okay, guys, I have my baby, she's there, my girlfriend. Nowadays, you know, say, now, hey, look at my Argentinian Longnose, she's here. You have to go with that name. Argentinian Longnose, no chin, no. Let's go. You know, guys, now the donations have brought some of the chaos. And the chaos are coming. And these are the chaos. Right now, they're just fighting because of, I saw somebody has told me he sent some $10. Somebody sent $100. Where is the money? The only thing is they're talking about, you know what? Do you know how much amount of money have I used in this storage box we are living? Do you know how much amount of money have I used? So why are you telling and asking me about such kind of the stupid monies? So that's the only thing that you're going to be asking. Because you're going to be saying, now you are asking me the donations because I'm staying at your home. And that's the only mess you have done, Kenge. Because going to stay to Vimerisi, going to stay in a Vimeri cage, or a female storage box, and saying that you are in a studio, my friend, you are messing. And that donations, you will leave them there, and there's nothing you'll ever do, and you are just going to come back without no kid. Even if you say that he is called Chasha, my friend, the name gonna be changed to Bridget, Maria, Rocabrera, the uncles. That's the only thing. And right now you think that name is going to be persistent? It's going to not be persistent there. It's going to be demolished, destructed, overthrown. It's called thrown into an imbroglio. That's the only thing. And right now you're thinking about, you know what? Everything is so fantastic. Things are going to be coming. Now the donation are bringing some chaos, my friend. Can you give the people their own money? Because that's the biggest scam you ever do. You are the biggest scammer. Talking about, you know what? This money was sent to my phone. It's not your phone. I am the one who brought the video. That's the real fact, guys. I'm telling you. Because Kenge, even whenever he was here at the Bila, whenever donations were coming, Kenge was ever talking about, you know, I'm the one who broadcasted it. And you have to bear the circumstances. How much am I giving you? If it's $100, he's going to be giving you a $50. And that's the fact. And we'll say that, you know what? I've just given you everything. And it was just sent $40. So I've seen so I can add you $10. That's the only thing he ever speaks about. But the real fact about the real reality. Look at how he made the African village tea. Talk about the tea travel. Look at how she was meant because of the donations. And he was thrown into an imbroglio because of this conman. Talking about, you know what, very big scammer, if you don't know. And he was saying that, talk about Mike Vengers is the biggest scam. My friend, now Kenge is the biggest scammer in terms of donations, if you don't know. And if Argentinian Longnose doesn't know, somebody to cut this clip so as I can tell her the real fact of the Kenge, how he is. Hey, Argentinian Longnose, wherever you are, I'm just sending this regard message to you. Irregardless of race, irregardless of tribal, irregardless of our exponential units we are, different positions we are. I'm in Africa, you are in South America. The only thing I can tell you is one. My friend, you are dealing with the biggest scammer. If you don't know, go check the phone. How much money were flowing into her bank account, and also talk about he has a European bank account, and also there is an account which is the super chats and super thanks. The money was flowing because of your labor. And right now, it's just confusing you that, you know what? I am the one who took care of this kind of a storage box we are living. You know, I was the one who cut the ticket to Argentina. My friend, you are being misleadingly confronted with your own area. And they're going to be eating you. And whenever you finish eating you, you're going to be coming back to Africa to take DJ Perez. She's here, a con lady again. She's here, waiting for him to come from Argentina. And talking about you're going to be coming with the baby. My friend, can you give the baby the real name? Because if it's in Argentina, give the Argentinian people their privilege to name the kid. But talking about it's going to be called life. My friend, is it Fauna? Is it Flora? You're going to be saying that you're going to be called Flora or called Fauna, so as people can just know. So keep it tuned, keep it locked. I'm going to be giving you tips daily. So as you can just know the real person you're dealing with. If you never, you know, you can just stay with a person even for 10 years, but you cannot discover any kind of a character or kind of a miscellaneous character coming out from that person. But whenever it will finish a time, people will tell you, huh? You don't know how this person looks like? Right now, you know everything a person should have a dad, yes. But this person, hey, look at even how the hair is just being. You can just quote from there. Look at the hair first. Is that a normal person? Is he like Dube? Eh? Is he burning spear? Even does he pass that kind of Argentinian long nose? Do you know a Kenge can never even sing a reggae song? Even one. If you want to describe him to make sure that he's telling you the truth, tell him to sing a song which dictates one point of talk about one love, one man, let's to get together. We all right. One man, one vote. Let's to get to dun 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 dun. Wagwan. So if he knows such kind of a song, even one, tell him to sing for you a reggae. And that's the only things that are just carelessly hanging at just the hair. Why can't you even shave and be somebody who is recognizable? Making two hairs coming here and some goggles. You are looking like a machete man. You are looking like a witchcraft. So how do you want people to bear with such kind of common senses? So that's the only things I'm just telling you. And we are going to this kind of a fight that's always continuing, and to that small storage box you are living. Talking about, you know what, this kind of the donations are this way, the other donations came the other day, where are they? There's money that was sent via somebody. Oh, did you see somebody sent some money? So that's the only thing that's ongoing into that area right now. And I know, right now, Kenge is depressed. Who told me to marry such kind of a person? Who told him? Now he's just crying. The cry is going in. He cannot show people. That's why he wants to look for his own money and to his life. Guys, here we are with the baby life here, baby Maisha, and also we have my Argentinian long nose, my girlfriend here. So, and making noise to the children, making noise to the people who are just sleeping there. Can you use your common obrangata? The common denominator, is it working? Your hypothalamus should be working very properly so the medulla can get the common obrangata which is being used, and all the common chromosomes and all the, how are they called? Stimuli. Are they called stimuli? So they can just get people, get all the knowledge from wherever entire body and make sure that you are getting that niche. Fantastic. The point number 3. Everything gonna be very fantastic. And this is the biggest address to Kenge. And I'm telling you this. If you know you are coming from, you know that a person who is just pregnant and maybe she has given birth, do you know that there are some of the smells that they don't want to hear? But you are coming from your construction as a work boy and a handyman, and also talk about a maid, and you are just going to that kind of a small storage box you are just living, going there with that clothes that are stinking like what I can just say, like a snail, stinking like a snail. So every time Argentinian long nose is You know, Argentinian long nose is not doing like Africa. No, it is you would think it's a machine, a milling machine. It's now starting up. That's the only thing you can just hear from Argentinian long nose. So every time this guy goes inside there, and the clothes are so stinky, he has been rained, he has been in oil, he has done everything. Now the shoes, only God knows. Woo-wee. Somebody to cry somewhere, wherever you are. Now, wherever, now, even if the armpits, you know, Kenge, even armpits, even called a Gillette, even talk about a barber machine, they are donating to him so as he can just shave talk about the pubic hair. Is it called pubic? No. Public? No. Pubic? Yeah. Pubic hair. Exactly. People are donating such kind of the Gillettes to come and this kind of a man to shave. What about now? How he is thinking whenever they are not donated? I'm just sympathizing with such kind of a person. And I was sympathizing. Did the baby come from the forest? I'm imagining the Argentinian long nose, if the baby, you know, sometimes you can go to the doctor, you know, the nurses of Africa, and I wish Argentinian long nose could just give birth in Africa, so as she can see the real nurses we have in Africa, who are sometimes, some of them are rude beyond measure. They don't want to persist or emphasize such kind of the stupidity of saying, no, I cannot. Pushing the tension forces are not applying. Confidential force, no. My friend, whenever you be in Africa, the only thing you hear is a slap of thigh, push. Push or pull segmentation is a push or a pull of an object. Exactly. So as the object can come. Exactly. That's the real fact. And if an object, if you apply a force and you don't push it somewhere and make a sense, like this one here, whenever you do this, it is hinging. That's a force has done work. That's called a force. But whenever you push it, it doesn't go. That is not called a force. There is no work done. Whenever you used your all energy and it never squeezed, that's a zero energy used. Exactly? Exactly. So here in Africa, whenever you go there, you just find a nurse telling a woman who is pregnant, or the woman is maybe going to deliver. Now the only thing you hear a nurse saying is, do you think if you cannot cut the Karura forest, do you want a child to come out of the forest? So you cannot even slash the forest a little bit. So everything was coming in donation, and even all the people in the WhatsApp group. Hey Kenge, I'm sending you some of the Gillette and some Baba, so as the Karura forest can be slashed a little bit, because we don't want baby Maisha to come out from the forest. So make sure that they are reaching you. Have they reached? If they reach, confirm to me that they've reached. So this is the real fact. So Kenge is whenever he's coming from job is stinking like snail, and that's the real fact. And whenever he doesn't be taught, this is the things to go, he cannot understand. So can you be clean? Because right now, allergic reaction gonna be getting the baby. And whenever the baby is got with allergy reaction, it's gonna be impromptu. It's gonna be an impromptu, my friend, I'm telling you. It's gonna be very worse. Because to sustain such kind of an allergic reaction, it might bring even asthma. It can bring even such kind of a condition that she cannot get the breath very well. So be very, very keen. Because your stinking position, don't bring it there. Make sure that right now you are cleaning yourself before going to the storage box you are always staying. So keep it tuned. I'm gonna be giving you the tips, and that's the real fact. And also, this kind of a Kangeman, he should be taught that, you know what? I saw there's a cage of dog there. Somebody saw it there? Somebody saw it. So whenever you are just removing your stinking clothes, can you please hang them there around the cage dog there? Please, to make sure that they are staying there and get some wind, coldness. The wind can blow a little bit and make sure that that is stinking particle and a little bit lowered. To make sure the next day, whenever you are going to wash them, you know you don't know how to wash. You always put them onto the basin, and the only thing people see is just, you know, guys. Kenge sometimes is saying that Gintu, can you go, and you are just going there outside there and talking to the ladies and filming some videos with them. So as the only thing, the idea that Gintu has is to make sure that the video comes every day. The video comes, and you are the one who told us a video should come every day and consistent. Are you the one or not? Right now is the one who is always in the house, always in the storage box, to make sure that he's just viewing some videos and contenting there, just disturbing Argentina long nose, disturbing the baby. So as they're just embarrassed. They're just wondering, where is this coward person coming from? Why is this kind of a person who is not understanding coming from? Does he know that these are babies right now? The baby is sleeping, the other baby who is being eaten like a cherry drum is there sleeping, and they're just waiting for this kind of a person to talk nonsense and talking about, you know what, today I'm not going to bring the whole face, I'm not going to only bring a leg and only a leg. A leg? A leg? Which kind of a person are you? If you say that there's no filming of the baby, make it that way. No filming of the baby. No filming of the baby. And that's going to be very fantastic. Can you try to go outside there the way I'm always going outside there to make a content and bring it to the people? Look at the charity I'm always giving the people, the sanitary pads, the children, the girls. I'm giving out the vulnerables. Talk about the widows, talk about the orphans, talk about the disabled, talk about everybody who is just in need. Gintu is taking care, and I'm going outside several kilometers to go and look for the content and bring it. And we are here talking about, guys, you know what, to this storage box we are living. Today we are here, and it's our first time we are sleeping with this kind of a baby. Let's get to know how the life gonna be. Go outside there and shoot a video. I'm talking about Gintu is going outside there to look. At least me, go be like Gintu. Go shoot a video outside there if you are a man. I'm talking about if it's not only you are just going to look for the female, wherever they are. Talk about, you know what, I'm going to lure you with the money so you can shoot a video and let's make it like a friendship. That's why you started embarrassing even the sisters, the in-law sisters. Even no one is now needing you, telling them that we wanted to open for you a YouTube channel. So as maybe you are embarrassing person. Can you understand your position? Can you understand it? Why can't you understand something that's very normal outside here? You can't get buana. Don't stop your stupidity, buana. You know now, guys, what we are now expecting. And this is the real fact about Kenge. What we are expecting from now. It is only hearing that, guys, oh, you know what? We need a donation. Our baby, she's allergic. He is allergic. We don't know what to do. It's our first time. Where are we going? Which kind of a doctor? Somebody to tell me the biggest doctor in Argentina. Please, guys, wherever you are, she's, I don't know, it's favor. That's the only thing that just is coming. And they're gonna be coming very fast. Oh, baby is very sick. I don't know. Argentina long nose, she's there. The Kenge is there because they have never been into this. The only thing now you are just, and that's what we are waiting for. Hey guys, you know what? Now we are being told with my in-laws that the baby, he's allergic. Oh, the baby has such kind of a problem. We have a favor. Somebody please, can you just send us the number of the good nurse who is just around our area? Which area we living, ma'am? Which area we living, ma'am? So they can tell us which road, please. And wow, what can we do? Please, guys, somebody to send me $100. That's the only thing that's remaining. And it's gonna be coming very fantastic because it's very, very soon coming. Because this kind of a man, he doesn't think. The only thing that is always thinking about is how to get the money and how to get donations. And you're gonna be using that baby to get all the donations that he need. And that's the real fact, I'm telling you. And the only thing that we are requesting and we are just needing to know, can you be punctual about whatever you want to do? And the all things that we are always, and we know you very well, the things that we are talking about, the things that we are always talking about, you know what, my friend? No, this kind of a baby, it's going to not happen this way, it's going to be happening the other way. The only donations that you're only want them to flow onto your account so as you can just take care of the baby. The only thing, even the day will come, talking about, oh, the mama, she has gone to the town, she has gone with her sister, now I don't know where they are coming from. Somebody to tell me which kind of the food the baby would eat. Is it Vitamix? Is it Vitamix? Oh, is it which kind of the foliage? Please, guys, can you somebody send me a very good cook so as they can cook for? That's the only thing that's gonna be coming. And you're gonna be making the content using that baby very fantastically. And we know Kenge very well because there's no one can talk about, you know what, I don't know Kenge. I know Kenge in and out because I worked with him. I ever supplied them with milk. I know the behavior. I know the behavior of a Korean person. And the real fact of a Korean person is that way. Whenever he sees this an opportunity for him to get money, my friend, you're gonna be using it very fantastically. And that's the Kenge. Whenever he knows that this kind of a thing, whenever I talk about people to bring goats so as they can get shout out, he will know. The people will come. Whenever I say that, you know what, guys, now the WhatsApp group people are just supporting me, please. I need a doctor. Can somebody take care of the doctor, pay the doctor so as I can be going there for the baby checkup and my Argentina long nose for a checkup. Please, somebody to pay for me. That's the only thing. And he's always talking about I'm a millionaire in Africa here. My friend, you are nothing. And that's why Gintu is still there and existing fantastically. And I'm here one-on-one to address and tell people the real fact about who is a Korean person and how is he behaving. That's just not the real fact about him. Whenever you will recognize the real mood of that Kenge, my people, you will just wonder. You will just wonder. You will wonder. I'm remaining with 2 points, and I'm going to clear them right now to make sure that we are getting the real concept of today's edition. And this is it. You know, the doctors, whenever you go to be prescribed, they say that prevention is better than cure. Have you ever been told that one? And even in schools, we are told that prevention is better than cure. So the real fact about the day I'm talking about right now is, you know, he was saying that, you know what, I'm not going to post the baby. I'm not going to do anything about the baby. No, I'm just going to post only the leg. Who is interested with the leg? Who is interested with the... Are you a witch? Sending people's legs to the social media. Are you a witch? Sending fingers. Sending fingers. 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 How many times, Kang? Fingers to the social media. What kind of a witch is that one? Which kind of a taboo is that one? If you know in the tradition and the taboos, whenever you see the elderly people in certain villages, they're still using people's, it's called people's arms, to even stir some food in the ancient time. And now, the only thing that was trending is an arm of a person or a leg. Now, this kind of a person is now sending an arm and sending a leg to the social media. Which kind of a taboo is that one? I was not interpretation with such kind of intimacy and such kind of unconditional circumstances. That was not alarming, and it was something that it has to be dealt with an immediate effect. And he's saying that I'm not going to post such kind of a video. No, guys, you know, we have to sympathize with this and this and this. Just give him 1 month. You will see the whole body from top to the bottom, even without the clothes. Talking about, oh, look at how the stomach is turning to be blue. You just wait, guys. I'm telling you. And the Kenge, we know him very well. The only thing he need, whenever you expose the picture of the baby, it's gonna be very viral, and they need a virality, because that's why I always talk about Gintu, you are fired, I don't want to see you in this system. on it, sorting everything using a platform. Sorting everything using a platform. That's the biggest mess you ever do. And that's why I'm telling my people, this cast person is a messed person. And they're going to be posting, give him 1 month, you're going to be posting the whole face and a whole body of that baby. Because of donations and also money. So as you can just counterattack the Argentinian long nose, and whenever you're going to be coming back, the dollar account is going to be very full because you're going to be using the euro account. I know it because it's there. Talk about the Britain bank, the Britain bank, it's there. He always thought there's some money. So that's the real fact. They're going to be going there as dollar accounts. That's the real fact. Because whenever he came from here, whenever you are going to check the bank account because of installing some solars, he never had any money because he was going to the bank, no money was reflecting because the people had promised him, so we are going to send you money, send me which kind of a bank. They're sending to Britain kind of a bank there. It's called, I don't know which kind of, Euro, is it European bank? I don't know, something like that. It's either a European bank or the Britain bank. Exactly. Those two. I don't know which kind of the names simultaneously because it was a little bit time gone. And I was there looking at the account. It was empty. And he was talking to me, you know what? There's somebody who told me you're going to be sending him money, so it has not reflected. So let me go and call him whenever I'm just at home. We go there, we don't come with the money for the solars. We come back to the villa. So they can come and just tell the Jamaican uncle, hey, the Didi uncle, I have a problem. Can you help me with a lot of money so they can buy and purchase the solars? And told the Kenya driver, you have money that was sent from France with those two couples. Talking about you have to buy a plot here. So please, I want you to make sure that you're helping that money and return it. And you know that even up to date, they have not yet paid the full land of the Kenya driver where he's living. They're only paying in installments. Because he's just talking about, oh, I'm waiting for Christmas list to pay me money for masterclass. No, he has never If you don't have money, you don't have money. Tell people don't have money, you are waiting on money from YouTube to be paid into your month so as you can pay people. That's why he told us on 23rd, I'm going to send money to the Kenya driver so as he can pay you. And whenever did it reach that day, we were chased because there's no money was reflecting because he was having so much debts to pay. Talk about this in South Africa, no money. He's just relying on YouTube donations. Oh, somebody has not paid. Oh, the YouTube money has come. Oh, my Lord. Now everything is so fantastic. He just is in my house. He's Zimardias. And that's the real fact about it. Guys, that's the real point I was ever talking about. Kenya likes views and likes donation and likes money. That's the real fact. So can you abstain your own compilogenic hypothalamus to work properly? Because I'm going to be with you simultaneously. In every step, I'm going to be coming such kind of analytification every Saturday to make sure that people are getting the real quotation about what is ongoing and to Kenya hypothesis and Kenya hypothalamus that are not working properly. And I'm going to give the people the real fact about how the things are going to be going. And this is the real G coming out from this session. And I had some of the young lady called Irene Jep, a very unsloganious girl, a very incompetent person. Only these ones are just analyzing themselves, and the round bottomed head that's always talking about, you know what, nowadays, before even sometimes I was talking to the people talking about, oh, the person is always with blue band, yellow shirt. Now she has changed. Now she's having a talk about some like a checked jacket that's bluish in color, and some kitenge. Talking about, you know what? Let me address Gintu. Address Gintu my foot. I'm not you. You girl. Stop your nonsense and stop your miscellaneous confidentiality whenever you think that you are a woman and yet you have a problem more than people who are just looking for the real fact. Because go check your people who are just surrounding you. Go check your husband who is surrounding you. Don't come to me. I'm not your husband. So I'm not the person you want to address like your husband. I'm not you. Irene Jep, can you put your nonsense out of nature? Because I'm going to be coming for you to make sure that I am quantifying everything. Whenever you are just talking about I'm happy here, I'm coming with their own content coming very soon. Because you think that, my friend, I'm very, very fantastic person. and a very, very good person coming out from this session. Keep it locked, keep tuned, because he's always watching my video to make sure that he's just boosting our knowledge and boosting our own content and viewing, making sure that we are moving forward helter-skelter. Each of us, we help each other to make sure that everyone is moving helter-skelter from this position. Keep it locked whenever you are. Subscribe, like, share, comment, and make sure that we are vibing to the next point of this interaction from coming to this area. And this is just the beginning position of this catalog and also this conversation coming out from this session. Keep it locked, keep it tuned, and this is just an end. And that's why we talk about we're gonna be coming later, coming later. Other things gonna be coming tomorrow. Gonna be having the disbursement of the sanitary pads. So keep it tuned, keep it locked. Tomorrow gonna be coming very late, and this is just the end of this session. Wherever you are coming from, the bananas now are so fantastic, and I want to make sure that we are going for a fantastic moment again. So everyone who is just keep it tuned, keep it locked, keep it in touch, and this is the end.